This makes sense. Seems good. We need this. But not now yet. We are still okay.
As you said, 9 out of 10 family business sadly fails. And of course, that's the reason why I want to share with you, and I was also invited, that I don't want these things to happen. So we were great business partners with my dad. We worked closely together for, I think, 15 years. He was just about, but when he was pushing 70s, suddenly there were some challenges that he was not prepared, as well as I was not prepared. And those challenges are his age, his authority over the business, and how he will pass on to the succeeding generation. Remember, it was a rare opportunity to have met John and his staff, the Premier Group, that has this science and tools to create a matrix to prevent things from happening. A new science of succession family enterprise, which is really very vital to a successful family business and how it transcends to the next generations. We're very fortunate to have John and his organization, the Premier Group, to be available when we need them. No, I think I should correct that. It's not when we need them. It's when we still don't need them. That's when we should ask for them to assist. Because when the time comes we need them, more often than not, it's so difficult to untie the challenges that we'll be faced with in family conflicts. What they consider success is not what we consider success. What we consider success probably in our generation is hard work. From point A, we go to point B to point C. The millennials believe that they can draw wisdom on their own, and from point A, they believe they can go to point C. So we have to find a compromise or a healthy way of bringing these two generations into a synergy. If not, it will be a source of conflict. The millennials have their strength, but they also have their weakness. And if we don't recognize the strength and the weakness, that will become a very, very powerful conflict if we don't address it as early as now. And if we think we can just sweep it under the carpet, you're just waiting for a time bomb. So it's really important that all of us recognize that there is this need to address it, even if there is still no conflict seen. It's better prepared than it explodes in your face and nobody wants to touch it, it's too sensitive. That's when it's really trouble. Anyone probably below 50 or below 60 won't feel this yet. But you should anticipate, because by the time you push mid-60s or late 60s or early 70s, that's the time you feel you don't want to let go. As of now, you probably all feel that what's the problem letting go? But by that time, you'll hang on to your authority, you'll hang on to your influence, because you feel you become insignificant. As of now, you are the prime mover, the power of your companies. But by the time you reach late 60s, you won't feel that. And that's when all the emotions will come to play, and everything will not be done in a business-like, but will be mixed up with emotions, and the relationship becomes blurry with regards to, is this a business relation? Is this a professional relationship with your kids? It becomes all blurry because of emotions. And what causes that emotion is simply aging. You know, letting go doesn't mean, okay, at age 50 or 60, you have all the authority, I give you everything. Letting go is creating the process, the mechanisms of how we should conduct ourselves when we reach 50, when we reach 60, when we reach 70, and all of your kids have their own families. This mechanism should be in place. If the mechanisms are not in place, then chaos might come. So just be prepared even if you think there will be no problem, because problem strikes when it's least expected. You know, if you establish mechanisms as early as 50 or even 60, you create a win-win situation for the next generation. You go through a process that what they will be happy with and what you will be happy with. You will combine the two needs so that by the time you reach 70, they will understand your needs and you will also understand their needs. That's very critical. You have to project and you have to anticipate what are your needs then and how you will address it and what are the mechanisms that you need to address so you can pursue what you want to happen and what they want to happen when you reach 60 or 70.
Our passion to inspire and influence families and business fuels us to be the best in our craft. And we believe that through our mission, that is uniting families, we are setting a trail for generations to come.